the many new products that Apple announced over the past couple of weeks, none have been more hotly anticipated than the second-generation AirPods. And yet, the new AirPods are the least new products Apple revealed this month. The biggest change from the first-generation AirPods is the ability to recharge the case on a wireless pad. Apple is selling the second-gen AirPods in two ways, with the new wireless charging case for $199 or with a standard case for the same $159 as before. If you have the first-gen AirPods and are interested in getting the wireless charging case, you can buy it a la carte for $79 and it will work exactly the same as it does with the new AirPods. The wireless charging case uses the key standard just like the iPhone and countless Android phones on the market, so you can use the same charging pad as your phone to charge your AirPods case. Put the case on the charger and the little charging light on the front of the case will turn orange and begin charging. The light will turn off after a few seconds, but the case will still be charging as long as it's sitting on the mat. The new wireless charging ability is convenient, but slow. Charging the case wirelessly is slow. The case charges at 5 watts, which is slower than the iPhone is capable of, and it can take up to 3.5 hours to fully tank up the case wirelessly, compared to the roughly 2 hours it takes over the Lightning cable, which is still an option on the new case. Also, if you're using a stand-style charger for your phone, that probably won't work because the coils won't line up. You want to be using a flat pad charger for the AirPods. The new AirPods look so similar to the first-generation version announced nearly 3 years ago that they are virtually indistinguishable. The design, fit, and sound quality are exactly the same as before, as are many other features. Wearing the new AirPods isn't any more of a flex than the first generation because nobody seeing you will be able to tell the difference. But there are changes here, some notable, some less so, that make the new AirPods even better than they were before. Apple hasn't addressed many of the long-standing complaints leveled at the AirPods, such as their fit and ability to work in noisy environments, but it has added some things that improve the experience, without changing it much. The other big thing with the AirPods is the new H1 chip that replaces the W1 chip of the first model. Apple says the H1 chip has been specifically designed for headphones and enables most of the AirPods' new features, such as always listening, hands-free Siri access, faster switching between devices, better call quality in windy environments, lower latency when playing games, and longer battery life for calls. Instead of having to double tap one of the AirPods to launch Siri, you can now say "Hey Siri" to activate it, just like you can on an iPhone or recent Mac. Not only does this provide easier access to Siri, but it also allows me to map the double tap gesture to another action, such as play, pause, or skipping tracks.